Yo, muchacho, if you're watching this, you probably want to build some nice looking arms. And honestly, I don't blame you, because when you get your arms looking right, you're gonna motivate the muchachas to choose you all night. And to get your arms looking as good as possible, you definitely want to be focusing on your triceps, because this muscle accounts for about 2/3 of your total arm size. Plus, it is super easy to build up using just the power of your own body weight, especially when you do exercises like the dip. Now, the dip is known as the squats of the upper body, and honestly, for very good reason, because this is a compound exercise that works a ton of muscles. And just as the squats develop your quads, the dip also develops your triceps like crazy. But even though this exercise is a great tricep builder, you want to make sure you're doing it the right way. Because for example, if you do your dips with a forward lean, you're going to be developing more of your chest and your shoulders. But when you want to hit your triceps, instead, what you want to do is have a more upright torso. To be honest, muchacho, if I were to only pick just one exercise to develop your triceps, it would have to be the dip. But there are definitely more movements we can do to round out the 3 hairs of the triceps, with the next one being the diamond push-up. So the truth is, you can build up your triceps using just a regular push-up. And this is actually a very good idea if you're a pure beginner. But if you really want to develop your triceps, it is better for you to do it with the diamond shape. Because when you bring your arms closer to your sternum, you change the path of the push. And by doing this, you increase the range of motion of your triceps and hence cause a whole lot more growth. And eventually, when you get better with a diamond push-up, you can make it a whole lot harder by putting your feet on an elevated surface and doing some decline diamond push-ups. Or even better, using a harder variation of the push-up called the tiger bend push-up. Muchacho, I have to warn you, this push-up right here is hard. And that's because it's pretty much 2 movements in one. It is like a combination between a close grip bench press and a skull crusher all at the same time. So with this variation of the push-up, you're going to be shifting the emphasis from your chest and your shoulders all the way onto your triceps, making this as close to a perfect tricep builder as possible when it comes to calisthenics. But at the end of the day, the tiger bend push-up is still pretty much a compound exercise. And if you want to really develop your triceps, you got to also focus on some isolations. And for me personally, when I work on my isolation movements, I tend to focus more on weights. Because in my opinion, if you want to build the best looking physique as possible, it's actually a very smart idea for you to combine both weights and calisthenics. But the only tricky thing about it is it can be kind of confusing to know exactly how to do this. And which is exactly why I created a free ebook talking about 5 simple rules that you can do to combine both weights and calisthenics to get jacked as hell. So if you're interested in that, check it out for free using the link in the description box below. But also, muchacho though, even though I do tend to like doing isolations with weights, when it comes to the triceps though, you can definitely hit them pretty good with just your own body weight, especially if you have some rings and then you do some ring tricep extensions. So technically, this isn't really an isolation exercise because you are going to be blasting your core when you do this movement. But you're also going to get a crazy burn in your triceps. And this is especially going to develop the long head of your tricep, which is going to give you that bottom hang in your arms. And one great thing I love about doing the ring triceps on the ring is that it's very easy for you to adjust the difficulty level. Because when you're a beginner, you can do it at a higher incline. And as you get stronger, you can make it harder by lowering yourself down closer to the ground. So muchacho, to build your triceps is super easy, especially when you combine these compound isolation exercises. So definitely give these exercises a try on your next arm day or push day. And also, never forget to always strive to improve, even if just a little bit, each and every single day. Kaizen. I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. Peace.